Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go.
Hey guys, what's up y'all? Today we are doing another segment with Mr. and his therapist, which is his OT therapist, Seth. And we're gonna, I did about a month ago, or a month and a half, maybe 2 months, I can't even remember, a therapy session with Mr. You know, he had a stroke, and his whole left side, he wasn't able to move anything. So since March 7th until today, this is November, I don't know when y'all are going to be seeing this, but it doesn't matter. We're going to see what his progression has been. I know that the last time that Seth was here, he says that he's possibly going to be coming in with new therapies or new things he's going to try this go around. So anyway, we're all excited, and we know that this is going to be helpful for Mr. So let's get to it.
Okay, good deal. Well, like she said, probably going to be trying some new things today. We're going to be trying some scapular mobilization techniques. Going to be trying a couple weight bearing exercises. But to do that, we're going to move in their bedroom. Do it on their bed, okay? So you use the walker now, right?
Yeah. Are we gonna move down?
Yeah. We're just going to go ahead and get it.
Well, I can move. I can.
Okay, we're going to start filming once we get Mr. into the bedroom. I know y'all don't want to see all that. Okay, we'll see you in the bedroom.
Here is some scapular mobilization techniques. So what I'm doing right now is I'm searching for his acromion process on his scapula, which is on the very top. So I found it right there. And then his inferior angle, which is the sharp, pointy bottom of the scapula of your bone. And your scapula is pretty much just your shoulder blades, for anybody wondering. But we're just going to do some quick exercises with them, okay? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do some protraction. So, and it's been a while since I've done this, so this is kind of a learning process for me too. But we're just going to go back and forth with your scapula, okay? Do you feel that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good deal.
Is it moving?
Mm-hmm. We're just rotating it back and forward. Feel that pretty good?
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to hold for like 5 seconds when I do this. Again, there's not too much movement that you can really see when you're doing this, but it's that scapula moving that really helps with the shoulder. That's what we want. We're going to try and do this about 20 times.
Seth, we're trying this because of the last video we did and the exercise that you did. Of course, you've added some other things which we didn't video. Mm-hmm. But between that last video and this video, is there a reason why we're doing this? Is there something that that you're going, okay, now I'm not seeing you do this, or you need to do that, or what's going on? Why are you doing this?
Well, right now we're really just focusing on his shoulder. His hand movement and everything's looking really good. I was really focusing on that for a while, but that's looking pretty good now, honestly. So now just, we're just trying to focus our attention to other areas that need it. And again, every stroke patient is different, so progress is going to look different with every patient, but we're just trying to speed up the shoulder right here now. Speed up the shoulder, speed up the elbow some too. So we're going to be doing some elbow exercises too that we hadn't done before. Some kind of weight bearing things. You still feeling that pretty good?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good deal. Just want to make sure I'm doing it right.
You're doing it right.
Last time I done this was probably back in January, February, something like that.
Yeah.
I had a stroke patient up in Roanoke that we did this with. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some depression and elevation. So that's basically your ability to move the shoulder up and down, almost like you're, shrugging like, I don't know,
Yeah, do you need me to move that, what's in front of your head right there?
No, it's fine. It's good. You feel that pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good deal. Again, I'm just doing the same thing where I'm holding for 5 seconds.
Mister, what are you feeling when Seth is doing this? You say you're feeling it, but what exactly are you feeling?
What I'm trying to do is shrug.
Are you trying to shrug while he's doing that?
As low as it can, then when he comes up, I try to shrug up.
Mm-hmm. Does that feel tight or anything? That feels pretty good in there, honestly.
Yeah.
And again, there's different methods to doing this and where you hold on the scapula. This is just how I was taught in school how to do it, and how I was taught at my last workplace how to do it. And they got some pretty good results with the patients that had it done there.
And guys, I want to say, as if y'all haven't seen the PT that he did, and I kind of emphasize on that, and as I'm going to emphasize in this one, what Seth is doing is that some of you, maybe you didn't have insurance, or maybe some of you, the insurance can no longer cover, or you can't have a therapist to come out. Hopefully, with you watching the videos that I'm posting with Mr., and that if you have someone in your house that can watch these and say, okay, let me, like when Seth does the arm stretches, or different things, like if you watch the first video, and that will help, that you don't feel like you're alone. And hopefully these videos will reach out to those that don't have a therapist as well, but also to see Mr.'s improvement as he has had therapy.
He's doing that himself.
You're doing that yourself? See, he's doing
That's
the
pretty
shrugging.
good, man. That is pretty good. Okay, we're going to do one more thing with this scapular immobilization. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook my arm around yours, and I'm going to palpate for the back for the acromion process again here on the scapula. And this is called upward rotation and downward rotation, okay? So we're just going to bring the arm up. Feel that pretty good?
Yeah.
Let me get in there better. There we go. Bring it back down.
Is that a good feel, honey? Like a good kind of hurt, or
Yeah.
a good stretch, I guess is the word.
Easy.
There we go. I think this one will help really good.
Yeah.
This one right here, I haven't thought of this one in a while. I think this would be really good.
This is a UMF wrestling move.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whatever it's called.
Oh, the wrestling move, for those of you who watch wrestling. He's just joking.
I saw the Hulk do this the other night.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully.
Well, when I hear Mr., if some of you hear him going, that's a good, because it's stretching out some muscles that hasn't been used a while, and gets that tightness out of it. And also, I noticed with Seth, when he's done different exercises, that when Seth first came in, he can probably tell you Mr. could hardly move certain things because there was so much tightness.
Yeah.
But as he worked with it, it loosened up. His arm got where it was lighter. So some of you, like if you're affected in your arm, like Keith with his left arm, it was so heavy he couldn't hardly lift it. But then as Seth has done these things with him, that's why it's vitally important, if you can get therapy, his arm seemed to be lighter.
Mm-hmm. It's made my job a little bit easier too.
Yeah.
In the beginning, like it was really like a pool, trying to get all the muscles relaxed and stuff.
Yeah.
But now, his arm is really light. It's moving really good. Again, and a lot of stuff, he can move it on his own too, and he can use his other arm to pick it up, stretch it out throughout the day. And that's something he couldn't really do before, just because it was so tight in there and it was so heavy.
Yeah.
Which feels good right there, I bet. That was pretty tight in there.
As before long, he'll be able to do that. What's that little dance?
Chicken dance?
Yeah, a little chicken dance.
Yeah.
Flap his little wings. Woof, 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 woof.
Yep, that's what we're going for. And 20. Okay. Good deal. Good deal, alright. So now, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you sitting up on the edge of the bed now, okay?
Okay.
Now, even this as you're watching, Keith was not able to do that at all. Now he's able to do this.
Okay, so I'm going to show you what to do next, okay? So what we're doing now is weight shifting. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you lean on the one side, I'm going to have you lean on the other, and I'm going to have you push up, okay? So see how I'm doing? I'm just going side to side pretty much with my hand. So we're going to have your hands on both sides of the bed. Let me stretch out your fingers a little bit so they'll sit easier. We normally do that at the beginning.
Mm.
Yeah, we need to stretch it out a little bit now. But again, his hands have came really far.
Yeah.
Really, that's where he's made the most progress with, I believe.
Okay, I'm going to go around to the front.
Put that on there, that's fine. There you go, that's good. And we're going to try to do that about 15, 20 times, okay? Nice. And again, this is helping your elbow too, because see how your elbow's pushing up off the bed like that? That's what we're really working on, is that elbow flexion extension.
Okay.
Flexion extension. That's the purpose of this. You feel that pretty good?
No.
You push off, you're not feeling it? Getting some good elbow movement right there though. That's good, that's what we want. Now this one shouldn't really hurt or anything too bad.
Try to push off, honey, not just lean over.
Trying.
Oh, I'm just saying, just, you know, kind of concentrate on that.
I'm going to help hold your hand down too, I think.
No, Fuji.
Bougie, come up here. Come here, help me. Come on. Come on. There, boy.
And again, with this one you probably won't really feel too much. It's just, it's good getting that torso movement too in here.
Fuji,
What's up, man?
I want to see what you're doing.
What's up, buddy?
You need to move along, Booge. You just push him out of the way.
You spoiled.
Yes.
Talking to me. I think he wants therapy too.
He probably wanted his
Good
belly.
ball.
A couple
rubbing.
more times. That's looking really good though, right there, Keith. That's exactly what we wanted. So we're just picking up right off where we started. We're just doing it here. There, I think we can get a better stretch here anyways. So look towards that clock for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there.
There's 20. Alright, good deal. Do that a couple more times, then I'll have you laying back and we'll do some of your shoulder stretches and everything, your elbow stretches, forearm stretches.
I'm
And
waking
a lot
up.
of that is the same stuff y'all saw last
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
But you'll get to see some improvement with it too.
absolutely.
So you let me know whenever you're ready to go again.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, might as well be. Right. We just count to 20 every time we do this.
I need you to count faster.
7,
I know.
8, 10, 11, 12, 13.
It was more like a minute. When you're the one who's doing it. And 20. Good deal. Good deal.
See how his hand wanting
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we'll still stretch it out some today too while I'm here. You still working with the rip squeeze?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, these things are great. These things, they bought their own right here.
Oh,
These
yeah.
are great to work on your hands. Fantastic purchase. I had one. They've been using it for a while, but they bought their own a couple weeks ago, and I think it's really been helping with your hand a lot.
I mean, I did it for you right here.
Where I came, yeah.
So there again, guys, you know, showing you what he's this therapy, but also, again, for those of you maybe tuning in that, if you don't have a therapist, of course you have to be careful. You just can't yank somebody's arm to the side. It's got to be slow and steady. But, give you some ideas as well.
Yep,
When you
exactly.
think, oh, there's no hope, well, I don't get therapy, or how am I going to move my arm or my fingers?
Yeah.
These are the things that we do. And usually after this, I will tell you this after, whether it's PT or OT, Mr., he's tired, and so, and that's part of it too, is rest. So if you feel like, golly, I feel like I'm sleeping a lot, or I'm like I'm resting a lot, that's just part of it.
Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, that's exactly right. And I mean, again, like with these treatments and stuff we're doing, I mean, we're going pretty hard on them, honestly. I mean, we're always, doing some sort of stretch or something, so it's normal for you to be tired or be sore or something after it, but that's good. Shows that you're making progress.
Now, why are you rubbing your shoulder?
It hurts.
Is it a good kind of hurt?
It's a good kind. It's,
Okay.
It does sting. It's just burn.
Yes, where it's using the muscles that haven't been used. Guys, I mean, y'all have done that. You've run some, or you just push yourself just a little bit further than you did before, and you're
That's
going to
what
have that
hurts.
sting. But that's it's normal. It's okay.
Same thing if you're working out, you kind of want to go to the point where you start to past where you feel the burn, you
Yeah.
don't want to quit when you start feeling the burn, you want to go past it, because that's, how you make progress. So it's kind of the same thing with this,
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to get you laying back now. We're going to stretch out your shoulder again, just kind of the same stuff we were doing before. So what we were doing there in the bed, those were kind of scapular stretches. This is just kind of your normal shoulder.
Now, Seth, wonder if somebody's just watching go, well, I don't have one of those chairs. You're getting Mr. to lay back so you can do an exercise. Can that be done someplace else?
Yeah, that can be done in your bed. That can be. We just do it on the chair because honestly, that's just the easiest position for us. Right? But I mean, if you don't have a chair, you can do it on a bed. It would work perfectly the same way.
Okay.
Just have them laying straight back in the bed. It's exactly the same way. I was thinking about doing it there in the bed, but I can just get to him kind of in a better position on this chair.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing it in here. Again, these chairs are good to have. They're very useful, but not everybody can have chairs and stuff
Right.
like this. But you can do it on the bed.
My
You can do it.
sweetie got it for me.
Yep.
Your sweetie.
You
Yeah.
got lucky. Everybody needs a sweetie.
Yep.
You didn't think that you wanted that at first.
I think I needed. Boy, it's coming in.
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
Hmm.
Sure, yeah. And I like how y'all's bed in there too raises up and down too.
Yeah.
That's very useful for us.
I see
That's
you
my
got
laundry,
me
y'all
that.
hearing. That's not the time for him to time's up. That's my wash machine lane. You need to put me in now in the clothes dryer.
Your sweetie's got you spoiled.
Yeah.
Exactly true. So yeah, right now we're just doing some shoulder flexion, shoulder extension. I'm just going back and forth. Pretty simple movement, but stretches it out pretty good.
Now this is the one we were talking about earlier that I know when we first started out, like that arm was so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And now, it seems like you're lifting it up. It's not as hard lifting it up as it was at the very
it's
beginning.
Easy. It's easy now. So a lot when I first started, it was just so tight. I was really having to push it up like that. But
Yeah.
now, it's just pretty much gliding along. And honestly, you could probably go back and watch the last video.
Yeah.
And it was probably moving a lot slower, honestly, just because it's just gotten so much looser, everything now. So now we're going out to the side. And this one should honestly probably be a little bit looser today too, because we did the pec stretches
Yeah.
before this. So that feels pretty good.
I remember when I was doing therapy, they had me put my hand behind because this was knocked out of joint, but
Mhm.
they had me put, and then they took somebody, like I'd lay on the side of the bed, and then they would do like this, push it back.
Oh yeah, that's good too. It's kind of that external rotation.
Yeah.
That's
Did-
kind of what we do there with those pectoral stretches.
Yeah. But guys, again, this is just to bring encouragement to you. kind of follow along with Mr. maybe every month or so, or maybe more. I don't know. It's just, but I just wanted to show you what, where he came from and where he is now. And again, I always say, and even in the last one, this is to encourage you. Do not stop. Even when you feel like, oh man, I've just plateaued out. No, you just keep. You had 100%, now you give 110%. You keep going. Because you know what? One day, bam, it's like, wow, look at this. I can move this, or I can do this, what couldn't before. Don't give up.
Exactly right. Keep on pushing. And again, every stroke recovery is not the same, Could take a little bit shorter, could take a little bit longer, But just, keep on working, stretching it out, moving it as much as possible. That's the key. And Keith too, I mean, he's, using his hands and stuff for functional purposes, like you said you're using it to stabilize stuff. And that's great. I just use it as much as you can, seriously.
So, but what is it doing though? I mean, you've said this before, but if this is the first time somebody's watching this, yeah, you're moving it, but what is that doing? You've had a stroke, that's in the brains, but why are you doing all this moving? What is it doing from the arm to the brain? What's going on?
The more you move it, the more it sends signals to your brain. It's telling you, like, hey, I need to move this now. Yeah. They have a saying, they say, move it or lose it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's just so, vital, during stroke recovery, to move it as much as possible. Because, if you don't, like, you will lose a lot of it. So,
yeah.
Again.
That's another encouragement to you guys. It's sending signals to the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Some, like with Keith, where he had the clot, it's kind of rerouting. But it's also the brain's going, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, I remember doing this. It might take a little bit longer, as you're recovering, but eventually the brain's going, oh yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just rerouting. It's kind of like taking a little detour, but you're going to get there.
That's exactly right. Keith and Sheila both are very hardworking people. I've probably worked with Keith, I guess, probably about 5-6 months now. He was my first ever patient I had out of college. So, day after I graduated from college, I started working here, doing home health, and they were my first patients.
And we're glad we got Seth.
Yep.
We need to do it to some music, Seth.
Oh yeah, I know. Normally we got music on.
I know, we do.
Don't want to get y'all a copyright strike.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. So now, this is also a new one that we started doing since last time we recorded, I'm pretty sure. This is your forearm supination and pronation. So basically all I'm doing is I'm just taking his elbow, I'm turning his wrist up, and I'm turning it down, okay? Turning it up, supination, turning it down. And this one, it's been pretty good too, I think. Since we started doing it, probably about a month we've been doing it now. He's fast.
Do you feel anything in that, mister, while he's doing that?
Yeah, right at my wrist down here.
Yeah. Whoops.
My pain spot.
Pain spot. Yeah, it's really cool though that y'all are, filming this and showing, different, people, because I mean, every stroke patient is different, but a lot of this stuff that I'm doing right here could be applied to a lot of different stroke patients. A lot of the ones I've had, I've done similar exercises with this, and it seems to work pretty good. So
Y'all are wondering what's going on. I gave Bougie a toy, so he's playing with it. And Lily, out there, you can't see her, but she's barking at the cat as the cat's playing with the toy.
Might be a little bit jealous.
She is
Yeah.
very jealous. Also, guys, is that, maybe some of you have just been recording for your own personal not YouTube, but just your own personal journey. And, you know, one day Keith, we're going to show him these videos from where he started, from that helicopter ride to the hospital to when he is up walking with either a cane or no cane and using his arm. So, you know, and just to look back and say, yeah, I know some of us are probably going, man, I thought that I'd never make it here. But you will. Just see, you know, what, again, where Keith has come from, I call him Mr., to where he is now. So some of you, yeah, are doing your own little home videos. Keep them, show them, like, be an encouragement to somebody. Say, well, let me show you what I went through. Well, let me show you where I am now. But it's perseverance, it's being consistent. So
Patience is key. Patience and prayer.
yeah, prayer availeth much, the word says.
Okay, so now I'm going to go side to side with your wrist. Then we're going to get your band. Do a couple of exercises with your bands, okay? Yeah, I would definitely try again wearing that splint again and just, you know, see how it goes. And, you know, it might work good, it might not, yeah, but, you know, we'll just try it and see how it goes, okay? I think it would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, okay, nice job.
Guys, I want to show you this. This is what let me get around so I can, as Seth's getting ready to get him set up. This is what we're talking about. And this is for his left hand, wrist, and where his thumb goes in this. And you know, where his hand's been spasticity, kind of clawed up. His hand will fit flat on that. His thumb goes through there. And then what you do is then you strap it down so it keeps his hand straight. You know, and you do strap it down. You can see what I'm talking about. And this is what we keep talking about, the brace for Mr. So we're going to start using this again. And it's not really a setback. It's just, you know, saying, okay, spasticity. We're going to kind of keep you from curling, keep you in control. And that's what this is for. Okay, Seth, what are you doing now?
Okay, so now I've got one of these exercise bands again, and this is a pretty thick one, but what we're doing now is we're strengthening his other side too. Of course, you know, mostly what we're working on is his affected side, which is his left side, but his right side, it's important to keep the strength up in it too, so every time I come, I get this little therapy band right here, and we do, you know, some curls, so working the biceps, you know, up and down, and we'll do some rows too, which work your back muscles, which we'll show you all that after this.
Mister's just trying to show you his muscles.
Yep, he's flexing on everybody.
That muscle now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to pull it back and forth, okay? If you need a break, let me know. You don't want to jump straight into it. He's pretty strong though, he's pretty dang strong, so it's pretty easy for him. He must lift a lot. Get in the gym.
They used to do some, you had some weights that you did this all the time. Do the curls
That's
and
good.
stuff.
Yeah, that's why you're so strong on those, man. Curls for the girls. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Would you like me to hook up your E-stim now?
Let's work on this.
Okay. Oh yeah, you want to do the pull?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've also been doing this thing here at the end where I'll wrap around this, and gotta be very careful doing this. But I'll wrap this around his hand, and basically what I'll do is I'll just pull the arm out a little bit. This gives it a good stretch too. This is kind of a similar thing to what I was doing in the beginning with his scapular protraction.
Okay, I'm about to let go.
About let go.
He's afraid he's
See,
going to snap Seth with that.
Feel like you got a good grip on it now?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to go too far out with this, just again, because I don't want to risk letting it go or anything. And we're just going to take it to the side. Out. Feel that pretty good?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to keep going back.
Yeah.
time. Get you a good grip on it, okay? Ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Well, you can't hold it.
That's fine. If he puts his other arm around, that's fine. That's just kind of gets him better grip. There we go. We'll move to the side. Here a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
Good deal. Good deal, man.
Alright guys, we're wrapping up this video, and I'm sure we'll do another video in the future. But Seth, is there anything you want to say before we close out? I'll let you close out, basically.
Make sure you subscribe to
Well,
What's Up
thank
Y'all.
you.
If y'all haven't already. Keela and Sheath, I mean, I can't speak today.
It's okay.
Keith and Sheila are just fantastic people. I love getting to work with them. Every Tuesday and Thursday, they're the highlights of my day.
Yay!
So, yep, they're just great people, and they make great content on YouTube. Just make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't. Hopefully we'll be doing this again here in a month or two, showing y'all the progress again.
Absolutely.
Showing y'all some new stuff, and yeah.
Thank you,
that's all
Seth.
I guess I gotta say.
Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's it for our OT therapy session. We're going to end with this. Remember that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. And what? Come on. You know what to say. You're blessed in the city. You're blessed in the field. You're blessed when you come, and you're blessed when you go, in Jesus' name. Until the next OT therapy video, see you then. Bye, y'all.